Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Denise. Today, my chair's not moving. Today we're going to talk about when you feel like you've chosen your new reality, when you feel like you've chosen who you are and therefore what you would like to experience in your reality, and it appears as though nothing is changing. And this is coming from, I've had a lot of people talk about this, but it's coming from a recent specific comment where somebody said, I've been choosing for 4 years now and I'm still seeing the reality I don't want. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to hopefully I'm going to explain this to you in a way that has you understanding not what you're doing wrong, but what choosing really means, right? And that's how I want to start out. I am not going to tell you that you're not living in the end enough. I'm not going to tell you you're not affirming enough or you should be scripting or how's your mental diet. None of that, because I have come to recognize through my own experience and through working with so many clients that stuff is a placebo that is you, right? You're the technique, you're the process, you are the change. Just like Gandhi said, like it's not about what you're doing out there. If it were, then one specific thing would always work 100% of the time for everybody. Now, having a healthier mental diet, allowing yourself time to script or visualize, that can be great. And if it feels good, do it. But it's never something you absolutely have to do. It's not a requirement. There's no quota you have to meet. There's no prerequisite you have to accomplish or achieve. There's nothing you have to do to have your desire. Honestly, choosing your desire, like the best way I can describe it in my experience is that it's finding that stillness within in the now moment where everything's perfect. It really, like, that's what it comes down to. Like, yes, allowing yourself to connect with the visual aspect of it, or an inner conversation, an auditory aspect of it, or allowing yourself to remind yourself and affirm, I am, whatever it is you wish to be, I am that. I see that in my reality. I'm seeing so much movement. Those things are great and can be helpful. But even those things, you're only able to do those things in the 3D if you've already if your awareness has already shifted toward that unfolding, right? Like you're never able on your own free will to implement a technique that's going to get you in the state or going to get you to your fulfilled desire, because the truth is your fulfilled desire only exists within. The fulfillment of it only exists right now and within awareness. It's not something that exists out there. And even your ability or your motivation suddenly to do a technique, even if it's coming from fear or whatever it is, it's coming from an awareness of I am first. And that's why in the 3D you're doing this technique. Remember, everything in this 3D, including your thoughts, it's all automatic from your state. It's all automatic from your consciousness. You're not actually exhibiting free will when you go, oh, I think I'm going to go script right now. That's automatic. That's happening automatically. So, nonetheless, I'm getting off track here. But so what I want to stress is choosing really, like, my process for choosing something or for acknowledging its fulfillment isn't about affirmation. It's not about visualization. I practice those things sometimes ish, right? Like, but it's not like I'm doing affirmations. It's oh yeah, I am, right? It's a gentle approach. But the choosing part is in that moment when you can just stop everything and you become aware of the present moment. And I don't even mean aware of what's presently happening in the 3D, just that pure awareness right now. Right there, everything's perfect. Right? It's choosing is surrendering, really. It's surrendering. It's no longer trying to change a 3D reality. It's no longer trying to get something to appear or change or show up. It's no longer, hoping and wishing and wanting for it to change and be different. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But none of that is being in the power of your pure awareness of I am and actually choosing. And to me, the choosing part comes when I'm quiet, when I'm just present in the very now moment where literally all is well, all is perfect. Nothing has to change. I am fulfilled. I don't have to do anything. In the now moment, I don't have to be anywhere. There's nothing I have to worry about, like right now. And that's how you choose, right? It's surrendering. You're no longer trying to implement a technique to make something different. You're just surrendering to the perfection that's right now. You're surrendering to the fulfillment that's right now. And you're allowing yourself, you're giving yourself permission to practice that frequently, which isn't really, it's more an absence of practice. It's just a shut the fuck up. It's just a stop, just put it down. Just put it all down. Just surrender to the now moment where literally everything is perfect, where literally all is fulfilled. There's nothing you're lacking. There's nothing you need in the now moment, right? Like that's it. That's how you choose. I just had a weird pop-up. Uh-oh. Okay, it just went away. So yeah, it's that. Are you allowing yourself to surrender to the perfection that is right now? Are you allowing yourself to surrender to the fulfillment that is right now? And then even, tracing it if you want to, or chasing it with that thought of, and I get to enjoy the unfolding in 3D instead of, but nothing has changed, but there it is still the same, but they still are not reaching out, or the money still isn't there, or I still have the headache, right? It's, again, allow. Right now, everything's okay. Right now, everything's perfect. There's nothing required of me. There's absolutely nothing I'm missing, nothing I have to go do. There's nothing I need to worry about or think about or try to achieve. Just right now, all is well. It's that. That's the difference between awareness, I am awareness, and the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions and the doing and the 3D and the thinking. It's a huge difference. That's why when you are just, that's why your thoughts don't actually matter. They have no power. When you're having anxious thoughts, or you're thinking about, the past, the perceived past, which isn't real, or you're thinking about the imaginal future, which also isn't real, the perceived imaginal future, the perceived imaginal past, or some current, which you're labeling it as a current circumstance that you're not really sure about, and you're assuming it might be there, and you're wondering if it, and you're trying to wrestle it down and make it be this instead of what you think it might be. When you think about what all that is, when you really observe that, that is you squandering your awareness, right? And there's no power in that because it's not at the source of the now moment. That's why it's not powerful, is because it's all washed up or diluted in the reflection. It's diluted in this imaginal past. It's diluted in this imaginal future. It's diluted in this imaginal outcome that you are just making up and pulling from all that is, right? Like it's diluted. It's not powerful. When you're present, when you're in the now moment, that's powerful. And just, 5 seconds. I mean, I'm not going to say a number because then everyone's going to be like 5 seconds, but just moments of that is way more powerful than hours of spiraling. Because that's diluted. It's not pure awareness. It's you're aware of something that's an imaginal over here, or an imaginal over here, or an imaginal out there, and it's all, laced with worry or uncertainty or fear, or there's no power in that. That's not power. And that's not how you choose, right? Wanting isn't how you choose. Worrying isn't how you choose. Trying to make it show up isn't how you choose. Wishing right now we're different isn't how you choose. Choosing comes from the now moment where all is well, the now moment where you are completely fulfilled, the now moment where everything is quite literally and sufficiently perfect. And as you do that, that will become reflected out here. So it will be impossible for you to see in the reflection things you don't want to see if you're not being aware that things are still how you don't want them to be, right? If you're from source being aware that all is perfect, what do you think you're going to see in the reflection? you're going to see what you would define as perfection, right? But you have to give yourself the opportunity to practice that, or to do that, to be that. It's who you truly are, so just be it. All right. I gotta go to an appointment. You guys are amazing, and I will see you during my next video. Bye. Bye.